Okay. This time, our topic is all about adding similar fractions. Okay, so when we say similar fractions, these are fractions having the same denominators. So these are examples of similar fractions. We have here 3 fifths and 2 fifths. Okay, another one, 7 tenths and 8 tenths. Okay, these two fractions are called similar fractions because they have the same denominators. Okay, the same also with 7 tenths and 8 tenths. They have the same denominators. So, denominators, this is the number that is found below the fraction bar. So, 10 here is the denominator. Okay, while the number 7, okay, that number that is found on top of the fraction bar is called numerator. Okay, again, 7, or that number that is found on top of the fraction bar is called numerator, and the number that is found below the fraction bar is called denominator. Okay, let us proceed. Okay, let's try number 1. Let's add 3 fifths and 2 fifths. So, in adding similar fractions, okay, first step to do is we are going to add the numerators. So, 3 plus 2, so, which is equal to 5. And step number 2, just copy the denominator, which is 5. Okay. Now, is it the final answer? Is it our final answer? 5 over 5? No, this is not the final answer. So what are we going to do with 5 over 5? We are going to divide. 5 divided by 5, that is equal to 1. So 1 is our final answer. Okay, another one. Okay, let's try 6 tenths plus 2 tenths. Okay, let's try to find, let us try to find the sum or total of 6 tenths and 2 tenths. So again, in adding similar fractions, we are going to add the numerators. Okay, that's the first step. So 6 plus 2, that is equal to 8. Then step number 2, copy the denominator, which is 10. Okay, now try to check our answer. 8 tenths. Okay, is it our final answer? Okay, no. 8 tenths is not the final answer because it can be changed to lowest term. So how do we change fraction to lowest term? So we can change fraction to lowest term by finding the GCF. So we are going to look for the GCF, greatest common factor. So what are the factors of 8? We have 8 and 1. What else? We have 4 and 2. Okay, another one. Okay, so I think those are the factors of 8. So 8 and 1, 4 and 2. How about 10? What are the factors of 10? So 10 and 1, 5 and 2. Okay, so based on the list of factors that we have here, okay, 1, 2 are common factors. Now, from the common factors, we are going to select the greatest common factor, so which is 2. So our GCF, the GCF of 8 and 10 is 2. Okay, so therefore, we are going to divide both numbers, the numerator and the denominator, by 2. So 8 divided by 2, that is equal to 4. and 10 divided by 2 is equal to 5. Okay, so the 4/5 is the final answer. Okay, it's the sum or total of 6/10 and 2/10. Now, try to check 8/10. Okay, 8 and 10 are both divisible by 2. Okay, so if you're going to change fraction to lowest term, okay, you can apply the divisibility rules. Okay, if you are not going to use this process, okay, by finding the GCF, you can use the divisibility rules. 8 and 10 are both divisible by 2. So, therefore, we are going to divide 8 by 2 and 10 divided by 2. So, still, we will get 4/5. Okay, that's how to divide or how to change fraction to lowest term. Okay, number 3. Under 1. Okay, let's try 4/5 plus 3/5. Okay, so try to check. Try to look at the given fractions. So we are going to add 4/5 and 3/5. So again, try to put in your mind na in adding similar fractions, okay, the first thing to do is we are going to add the numerators. So the numerators here are 4 and 3. So 4 plus 3 is equal to 7. Then step number 2, just copy the denominator. Then again, try to check the answer. Okay, try to look at our answer. Is it the final answer? Yes or no? No. Okay, this is not the final answer. And try to check if what kind of fraction is it. 7/5. The numerator is greater than the denominator. Okay, so 7/5 is an example of an improper fraction. Okay, so if our answer is improper fraction, we are going to change this to mixed number. Again, if our answer is improper fraction, ibig sabihin mas malaki yung numerator kumpara sa denominator. So ang gagawin po natin dyan, gagawin natin siyang mixed number. And how are we going to change this improper fraction to mixed number? Okay, by dividing the numbers or the fraction. So we will divide 7 divided by 5. Okay, now let's start. 7 divided by 5, that's 1. That is equal to 1. Then 1 times 5, that is equal to 5. Then subtract 7 minus 5, okay, is equal to 2. Okay, so this number, which is the quotient, okay, 1 is the quotient, will be our whole number. While 2, which is the remainder, will become our numerator. Okay, 2 is the numerator. Okay, and of course, 5 is our denominator. Okay, so 7/5, okay, is equal to 1 and 2/5. Okay, so this is the final answer. This is the sum or total of 4/5 and 3/5. So again, how do we add similar fractions? Okay, first, add the numerator numerators, I mean. Okay, second, copy the denominator. Copy the denominator. And lastly, express your answer in lowest term, or mixed number. Mixed number, if possible. Okay, so that's how we are going to add similar fractions. Again, in adding similar fractions, add the numerators. Second, copy the denominator. Third, express your answer in lowest term or mixed number if possible. So, thank you. Maraming salamat po sa panunood. Just hope na meron po kayong natutunan sa video na to.